Believe it or not, the story of oil didn't begin with giant drilling rigs or massive refineries. It began with darkness. Imagine living in a world without electricity. The sun goes down, and suddenly everything stops. No streetlights, no light switches, no glowing cities. If you wanted light after sunset, you had to create it yourself. Starting a fire wasn't difficult. Keeping it burning for hours was the real challenge. For centuries, people experimented with almost anything that could produce light. Some Native American communities dried salmon and burned them like candles. In Scotland, people used oily seabirds called petrels, placing a wick through the bird before lighting it. It sounds strange today, but when darkness controls your life, you'll try almost anything. By the early 1700s, the world was changing fast. Cities were growing. Trade was expanding, and people needed more light than ever before. The answer they found was swimming in the oceans, whales. For nearly 150 years, whale oil lit homes across Europe and North America. Whalers spent months at sea hunting whales before stripping away their thick blubber in a process called flensing. The blubber was then boiled into oil inside huge iron kettles known as tripods. That oil lit lamps, made candles, lubricated machines, and even found its way into perfumes. It became one of the world's most valuable resources. By 1846, whaling was one of America's largest industries. More than 700 of the world's 900 whaling ships belonged to the United States. It looked unstoppable. But history has a pattern. Sooner or later, someone always finds a better solution. That person was Canadian geologist Abraham Gesner. In 1846, after years of experiments, he developed a new fuel from coal, bitumen, and oil shale. He called it kerosene. It burned cleaner. It was easier to produce, and it was far cheaper. A gallon of whale oil cost around $1.50. Kerosene sold for as little as 10 cents. That price difference changed everything. Within a few years, kerosene streetlights appeared across Halifax before spreading into the United States. For the first time, cities stayed alive after sunset. Today, when people think of oil, they usually think of Texas. But the modern oil industry actually began in Pennsylvania. In 1858, Dartmouth professor George Bissell noticed local residents collecting a strange black liquid floating on a creek. Curious, he took samples back for testing. The results suggested something extraordinary. This liquid could become a powerful new fuel. Bissell partnered with a retired railroad conductor named Edwin Drake. Together they asked a simple question. If people can drill for water, why can't they drill for oil? Most people thought the idea was ridiculous. One investor didn't. His name was James Townsend. With his support, Drake traveled to Titusville, Pennsylvania. For weeks, nothing happened. Then on August 28, 1859, everything changed. Drake's driller, William Uncle Billy Smith, looked into the well and saw dark oil floating above the water. The next morning, a hand pump was installed. For the first time, oil was being pumped directly from deep underground. The modern oil industry had officially begun. Within months, new wells appeared across Pennsylvania. Production exploded. So did profits. But success brought new problems. Too much oil flooded the market. Prices crashed. Many producers went bankrupt. Consumers, however, benefited from cheaper energy, helping fuel rapid industrial growth. The oil business had already entered the cycle we still recognize today. Boom, bust, recovery. Then another name changed the industry forever, John D. Rockefeller. Through Standard Oil, he reorganized production, lowered costs, and built one of the most powerful business empires in history. Looking back, this isn't just the story of oil, it's the story of how one discovery beneath our feet helped shape the modern world.